A blessed day to you all. We hope that you are all doing well despite experiencing the destructive Typhoon Odette and the bad effects the pandemic brought to us. I am Winseth Armas.
And I am Yvette pis-an, head writers of the story. We proudly present to you all, together with our group members, our very own original virtual play.
We decided to create a play that explores our creativity. It is inspired by the Disney film Aladdin.
We hope that you will learn a valuable lesson in this play. Once again, our original play, The Genie and Us.
The Legend of a Genie, a supernatural spirit below the levels of angels and devils, still exists in a small town today.
They are flame or air beings capable of taking human or animal form. They are said to live in inanimate objects.
In a small town, there lived two young boys, the bestest of friends. Their names were Ray and Constantine. The boys were friends ever since the beginning, and it helped that both their mothers and fathers were the dearest of friends too. They were good but playful boys, always in the search for a new adventure each and every day they get to live. Though living in a small town doesn't really give them those adventures they dream of. But no matter what, they would always search for it together. One day, Ray and Constantine thought that it would be a good idea to go out and explore the places in their small town, which their parents gladly agreed to. Morning came, and they excitedly headed out to start another adventure for the day. They passed by the market, the plaza, the school, the neighboring houses, but it wasn't enough adventure for them.
It's always the same. Every time we go to town, Constantine, nothing ever happens around here.
I feels the same way, but hey, if you really want to do something different, then I have just got the idea.
Really? Tell me.
Father once told me about the story of this genie, somewhere hiding in our town. It is said that these magical spirits are traditionally depicted imprisoned within a bottle or oil lamp, said to grant wishes to the one that possesses it. This bottle is said to be in this place, and only you are to have it if you are luckily to found it. They were made from a fire from which no smoke arose, while angels had no free will. The genie, like mankind, had free will and were able to do both good and evil.
Wow! Wishes! But doesn't it just sound like a myth? What if your father's just making up stories? My father doesn't believe in myths, but I tell him some do. He just won't listen.
That's what are we going to find out. We're going to find this genie.
But Cons, shouldn't our parents know about this plan of ours? It would be wrong for us to make them worry by wandering off just like that.
They won't know. We'll just tell them that we'll be playing out the whole day tomorrow. Think about it. This will be our first real adventure. It could be so much fun if the myth were to be real. And this is the perfect opportunity to prove to your father that myths are real.
Well, I guess you're right.
It's settled then. We'll go out first thing in the morning.
But I have to say, I don't like the part where we have to lie to our parents.
Come on, Ray. We have to. Or else they'll not permit us to go through with it.
All right.
Stop worrying. I'll take care of you.
Well, you should. You're the big brother from both of us even. Though we're the same age. Ha 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 ha!
Ray and Constantine goes home at the end of the day. Ray thought about what Constantine said. He knows it's not a good thing to do, but to go through with this plan, he has to lie to his parents about what they'll do next day. Ray with his mother and father sat down at the dining table to start eating dinner. His mother and father noticed Ray's unusual silence, so they asked him,
Dear, is there something bothering you? You seem awfully quiet today. Is there anything that happened with you and Constantine walks today?
Oh, nothing at all, Mother. I'm sorry, I hadn't noticed. I was just wondering
What is it, son?
if you would give me permission to go out again tomorrow with Constantine. We had planned to play for the whole day tomorrow.
nervously sweating and stuttering. Ray was worried that his parents would find out he was lying about his reason to go out. But then his father spoke.
Why? Of course, you can. It's even better you and Constantine plan to go out and play instead of just staying in the house. It's good for the kids to go out and learn and play.
Your father's right, Ray. You don't have to be so hesitant to ask us on matters like this, and you'll be with Constantine so we don't have anything to worry about.
Thank you, Mother and Father. I'm sure that me and Constantine will have lots of fun tomorrow.
The dinner then went on smoothly. Ray was able to breathe easily now that he has the permission of his parents to go out. He will done everything that's needed to be done after dinner, kissed goodnight to his mother and father, and proceeded to his room to go and sleep.
All right. I think I've packed everything I need for tomorrow. I don't know what will happen, so better be prepared. I must rest now to have lots of energy for tomorrow.
Laying down on his bed, Ray can't seem to help but overthink about what may come on their adventure. Whatever it will be, he knows he has nothing to fear because he has Constantine to be with him. And he dozed off to sleep, thinking about just that. Morning came. Ray wakes up after a rather tiring sleep from overthinking when he suddenly hears the doorbell ring. Thinking that it could have been Constantine outside their front door. He hurriedly gets up from bed. While he does that, Ray's mother walks to open the door and is greeted by a very excited Constantine with his heavy backpack.
Why? Good morning to you, dear. Please come in. You seem rather early today.
Good morning to you too, Auntie. It's just that I'm really excited to play with Ray.
I can really see that you are. Excuse me for a moment. I'll go get Ray quickly. Help yourself to some breakfast if you wish to, while I'm gone.
Thank you for the offer, Auntie.
The mother goes and leaves Constantine to fetch her son. I wonder if he's awake. I wouldn't want to keep Constantine waiting if Ray woke up late, the mother said to herself. She arrives at her son's room and knocks on the door before asking,
Are you awake? I hope you are. Constantine is here outside waiting for you. You wouldn't have to keep him waiting, would you?
She was not expecting a reply, so she had planned to go in to wake her son up. As she was about to open the door, Ray opens it and shows himself ready to go as well.
Good morning, Mother. I apologize for getting up later than usual. I was enjoying my sleep too much.
No need to apologize, dear. Come now, you must have breakfast first so that you'll have lots of energy for today.
Ray nods and follows his mother to the dining area that he may eat breakfast. As he approaches the room, he also sees Constantine indulging himself with a plate of cookies along with his father preparing to eat.
Good morning, Ray.
Good morning, son. I'm sure you are aware as to why Constantine's here so early in the morning. Come and have breakfast. I'm sure you are too excited to go out and play.
Ray greets both of them good morning and sits down to eat breakfast. While eating, Ray can't help but to look at Constantine with worry looks about their plan today. Constantine catches him looking and sees the nervousness in his eyes and how uneasy his body is. He can't do anything to assure him that everything's fine because of Ray's parents that are right beside them. So instead, he gave him a smile. He saw that what he did calmed Ray, which also made him calm as well. They've all finished breakfast. Ray and Constantine are now preparing to leave.
Boys must be really in it for your plan today. Just looking at your heavy backpacks makes me feel like I'm carrying one too.
Don't worry, Auntie. I assure you that everything we are bringing right now will surely make use of what we'll do today.
I'm sure you will. You boys go now and be safe.
Roger that.
that.
Ray and Constantine heads on out and start talking about their plan.
I really thought Mother would become suspicious of us. With the words coming out of your mouth, I'm just glad that she didn't. If there was a reason for us to be caught, then it would have been because of you. You're overthinking this whole thing too much, Ray. Haha.
Well, you certainly can't blame me for that. This is the only time I've lied to my parents.
But you're not doing it for a wrong reason, though. Just treat this like our many other days, playing outside, going on an adventure, but more exciting.
I'll try. I've been thinking last night, and I just wanted to ask something.
Well, go on then.
How are we going to find this genie anyway? I mean, where do we even begin?
Very good question, my friend. Look here.
Constantine stopped walking to reach for his backpack. He rummaged through the things in it until he took something out. Ray didn't know what it was, but he could tell it was a piece of paper that looked old. He also noticed that there were lines and drawings on it.
What is it?
It's called a map. I was looking around our things at homes for clues. I stumbled upon this box and thought there might be some clues in it. So I tried looking and saw this. I didn't know what it was. I didn't even think this could be a clue until I read a word on this map. Genie.
I think I get it. The word genie is right beside this X mark. So you think this could be where the genie is?
Bingo! We have to pass by lots of places too before arriving at this X mark. So we should get going.
Alright, let's go!
They proceeded to go into town in hopes of finding the genie at the X mark on the map. They passed by the market, fruit stands, the plaza, and the school.
Hey, stop! Can we slow down? I need to take a break.
Constantine nodded and walked slowly, just as Ray asked. The boys continued walking until Ray unintentionally kicked a bottle. The boys followed the bottle, which led them to a corner of the street. Constantine picked it up and opened it. Suddenly, the place was filled with blue smoke. Within that smoke, a figure started to show. Then it talked.
Well, that was a rather good sleep.
Is that what I think it is?
I can't believe what I'm saying right now. You are real.
What? What's real?
You!
Who, me? Oh, never seen a genie before, eh? Okay, listen up. You're face to face with greatness and it's nice. You don't even know what's going on. Listen up. Let me tour you through the genie rules. Open your eyes, let me begin. Yes, it's really me, a genie. Breathe it in. I know. powers over objects. What does it say? Oh, the next one. There is no wishing for that. What does it say? They say the last one. Oh, cannot make people fall in love. That's all. What is your first wish? To make the life more wonderful. Okay, it's your time to say your wishes, so we can be done with this now. I have the power, the magic, the welcome, 'cause I can make your wishes come true. I have the power, the magic, the welcome, 'cause I can make your wishes come true. You're welcome, you're welcome. Nice song, huh? Was passed on to me by my father.
Flabbergasted, the two boys were unable to respond in shock and astonishment.
Oh, come on. I know I'm good looking, but you don't gotta rub it in my face. Let's start wishing, shall we? It's been centuries and, kinda getting rusty.
So, it is true? Genies do grant wishes.
Well, of course. I'm a genie, am I not? Pleasure be of service of you, young masters.
This is unbelievable. We can wish for anything we want and more.
But remember the catch, boys. You only get to make 3 wishes, so use them very wisely. You only get a chance like this once in your life, and not to mention, you have in your possessions just maybe the greatest genie of all time.
But only 3 wishes? But there's 2 of us. What are we going to do?
I have an idea. What if you get the first wish, I get the second wish, and we share the third wish?
That's a brilliant idea. I think I know what I want. Genie, can I make a wish right now?
Of course you can. I thought you'd never ask.
Genie, I wish for lots and lots of sweets.
Lots and lots of sweets coming right up. Abracadabra.
What? Nothing happened.
Yeah, I don't see any candy anywhere.
Are you sure about that? Why don't you check your backpack and see for yourself?
Ray reaches out to his backpack. He opens it and their jaws drop as they see sweets overflowing from Ray's backpack.
This is so cool. Look at all these candies. I don't think I can finish this all.
There are so many. It's falling from your backpack. You are so cool, Genie.
Well, of course I can. I can grant anything that anyone's hearts desires.
I want to make my wish too.
Let's hear it then.
Genie, I wish to have lots and lots of toys.
You boys sure know what you want, huh? You might want to close your eyes for this one.
Okay, Genie.
If lots and lots of toys are what you want, then your wish is my command.
Ray and Constantine both opened their eyes and once again, they were astonished. They were now inside some factory, but not just any kind.
I didn't want your backpack to overflow with toys, so I got you a factory instead.
Wow, a toy factory.
Now, we can have all the toys we want.
Hours passed by, and all the boys did was to enjoy their wishes. They did not regret it one bit. They both ate every kind of sweet that there is, and played with every toy they could find. They did that until Constantine said,
Hey Ray, I think it's about time we use our third wish.
You're right. I was thinking about that too.
What was that sound?
Oh, probably nothing. Anyways, what should we wish for?
I know. We should ask for a tree house just beside our homes. That way, we don't have to go out to town whenever we wish to play.
That is a brilliant idea. We don't have to walk for so long just to play ever again. We should call the genie.
All right.
Oh, genie!
Oh, Genie.
How may I be of service to my 2 young masters?
We'd like to make our third wish, Genie, and it's a good one.
I bet it is, lad. So let's hear it.
We wish for a...
Suddenly, they hear a thud. Constantine and the genie look back to see Ray on the floor, unconscious.
Ray? Ray! Genie, what happened?
Whoa, calm down now, lad. I think it has something to do with the candy. I think he ate too much. He might be having a stomachache.
Why is he not awake?
He might have fainted because of too much pain.
What should we do? We should have get someone to help him.
But Constantine suddenly remembered. It's a Sunday. The doctors in their place are out during this day of the week. He is starting to get frustrated, blaming himself for not scolding Ray about eating too much sweets. And then he had an idea.
Genie, I can still use our third wish, right?
Of course you weren't able to complete saying your third wish. Why the question, boy?
I want to make our final wish.
Amidst what is happening right now? Are you sure?
Trust me, Genie, I am more than sure. Ray, my friend, you have always been there for me. Never did anything I wouldn't do for you. Hey, my friend, when the roads look rough ahead, you'll help me be stronger to face them all. Hey, my friend, you are sick and needing help. I am here for you, do not ever worry. 'Cause you've got a friend, our friendship will never die. We stick together and see it through. We from our strong, I'll help you carry on. Sometimes in long lives you have to feel big. We all have sorrows in life. We need to be selfless, learn to sacrifice for others. Genie, I wish for my friend to be healed and cured.
Your wish is my command.
A white blinding light appears, and as it fades, Ray is there, looking better and has regained consciousness.
Constantine? Genie?
Ray, you are alright.
What happened? The last memory I have is losing consciousness.
It was because you couldn't handle the pain from the stomach ache you had. I used our third wish to make you feel alright.
You did? But why? What about our treehouse? I know it's important not only to me, but to you too.
You were even more important. I can't stand having my best friend hurt. And I'm sure you have to do for the same for me too.
You know I would. Ha 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 ha. Hey, where's Genie anyway?
And just as Ray asked that question, they saw a piece of paper lying on the ground that had something written on it.
You boys are the true meaning of real friendship. You have shown that a true friend must be sharing and selfless. I stand by what I said. You boys do know how to make good wishes. Sincerely, Genie.